Hello, my MGTOW brothers. It is Slim MGTOW checking in with another video, and today I will be discussing how I found the red pill and my journey in the MGTOW community. So, like many youths, I was brought up to respect women. There's nothing wrong with women. They could do no wrong. You must cater to them. They're all flowers and sunshine. And so, what I did was, I treated them just as that. I thought they were the greatest thing God has ever created. But now I know, men are the greatest things God has ever created. But I would say up until I was 14, I actively pursued women, despite all the shit they put me through, despite actually not being physically attractive until I was about 14 years old, because that's when I hit puberty. So women used to treat me like shit up until I was 14, and I started to notice how fickle women truly are, because nothing about me changed as a person besides my physical looks. And what I noticed is that looks do matter a lot, especially when it comes to the treatment you receive by the opposite sex. Everybody be like, well, and the only way I realized the only thing that can supersede your looks is your money and status. And if you have all three, then you will be treated like a god amongst men. But the sad part is, and the sad truth is, most men do not have all three. And so, in high school, I tried dating. I actually had a girlfriend for 2 years from 9th to 10th grade. And I thought things were going smooth. I thought, like I said in my other video, I was the only one. But in actuality, you're never the only one. You're just up next in line. And so that relationship, I thought it was going smoothly, but then it's like, I would say 2 months before we broke up, her whole attitude changed. It's like she had turned into a different person, and I was trying to figure out what the hell happened. So like, she stopped texting me as much. We didn't hang out. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this girl, because I know women are emotional creatures and they're bipolar as shit. I feel like they all have mental disorders, but at this time I'm like, what's going on? And so I do my detective work, and it comes to my attention that she's talking to one of my friends, a very, very close friend. And this was my first red pill awakening moment. These girls do not care. They will mess with your friends, and it doesn't matter. And so, instead of severing my friendship with my friend, I severed the relationship with her, because it showed her disloyalty. You know what I'm saying? Her unloyalty to me. And my friend did the same. My friend, I don't think I could call him a friend, but he eventually stopped talking to her, and our relationship got better from there. But I realized these girls are not for you. They're for everybody. They're not just for you. They're not exclusive. And so from that experience, I stopped messing around for at least a good year and a half with women. But then in 12th grade, I tried it again. I don't know why I tried it again, but I tried giving a relationship a chance again. And this time, it didn't take me too long to know the bullshit, because at this point I was like, she's probably talking to 4 or 5 different niggas, which I was right. And so I cut that shit off 3 months in. But I was really that beta male simp. I was calling her all the time, trying to take her out all the time, trying to spend money all the time. It's not worth spending your money over. And so what I realized is that you have to treat these women like shit. You cannot be that nice guy. So what I did was I went on YouTube and I looked up videos about female nature. And what came up was Sandman's video about female nature, and that's what thrusted me into the MGTOW community. Now that I understood what how females thought and why being a nice guy wasn't the way to go, I tried to transform myself. So I took Sandman's knowledge and tried to fuse it with PUA, or pickup artistry. And so I knew my results were not going to be high. Well, I guess 1 out of 4 women, I would say, is actually pretty decent. Just cold approaching, it's pretty decent. And so I tried to fuse the two in my life, and I became what you call a purple pillar. Meaning that I still was messing with women. I thought that, you know what I'm saying, there was a woman out there for me, which is like a part of NAWALT, which is not all women are the same, are all like that. So I had this mythical dream that I would find this unicorn, a woman not tainted by feminism or just a promiscuous woman in general. But the thing is, they're all like this. They have a high mentality. So understand the high mentality means that not a single one of them is uncorrupted. And what I noticed is that I tried having female friends as well, but I noticed that females will always stick up for each other no matter what. And that's where the high mentality comes in. And they always would say, who hurt you? Or, you know what I'm saying, you must have had a bad relationship. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock, I've had multiple bad relationships. That's why I don't fuck with y'all like that. But you can't explain MGTOW to women. But I really tried to keep my relationships up with the opposite sex, but I just realized there's no substance to them. And when they say, well, all men care about is looks, well, you're damn right, because y'all ain't got a personality. Y'all don't talk about the shit we talk about. I don't understand sports. Y'all don't do this and that. Really, men and women are not compatible in any way or any sense of the word. Men and women were only built and made for procreating, which is why men, you know what I'm saying, don't start caring about women until they hit puberty. Up until then, boys are taught to hang around other boys, and we have no care in the world about the opposite sex. But thinking with your member downstairs will create trouble, and I've realized this throughout my life. And so as a man, it is hard to suppress the biological need to release your life energy. And that's the only thing that keeps men messing with the opposite sex. But after my last high school relationship, I said I'm done messing with women. And then I found Darius MGTOW, who, as I said before, I look up to as a older brother. And I literally slept, woke up, eat, sleep, dream, and repeat MGTOW. I watch his videos every single day, and I would just, it was literally like I was indoctrinating myself with the MGTOW ideology, and it definitely changed me as a person for the better. I stopped getting taken advantage of. I actually learned how to stand up for myself, and I just exuded this confidence about myself. And what I noticed is that that confidence also brings negative attention from women, as I would say, because they like attention and they like just fucking with people, especially people that they see as a challenge. So if you're exuding this confidence that you don't care about them, and that nothing they do has an effect on you, they will try to break you. They will go out of their way to do bullshit and try to re-enter your life. Recently I tried, getting in a relationship with another woman, but as I know, female nature prevails, and that did not work out. It's actually crazy because she's talking to one of the dudes on my floor, and I told her the story about what happened with my first girlfriend in high school, and she's like, yeah, I'm different, I won't do that to you and stuff like that. But guess what happens? Never trust a woman's word. Only look at her actions. Only look at her actions. And so this was actually a couple of days ago. I had to cut it off. I know she'll hit me back up in like a week or two. And when that happens, it's only pump and dump, you know what I'm saying, action. We do not cuff these whores. We don't believe in relationships anymore. I've been on a red pill diet for the last 4 to 5 days, and this has given me the motivation to make my videos as well, because I hope to grow on YouTube as a leading MGTOW content creator, especially for black males. I just want, not just for black males, but especially for black males, I want everyone to get off the plantation, but especially black males, because we are taught, especially since the black male population is mostly raised by single black mothers, we are taught to worship these women like queens when we should not. And right now I'm going through the process of reprogramming my mind, and teaching myself how to be a true alpha. A true alpha doesn't need validation from women, or validation from anyone, to be exact. The only validation you need is from yourself. And being a true alpha means that you will be fine being by yourself. I feel like my MGTOW brothers, the only reason you should interact with women is to essentially release the poison, or you know what I'm saying, I would call it your sperm from the bank. That's the only reason you should be dealing with women. And even then, I wouldn't really recommend that, because human nature, it's not just about female nature, and it's human nature. As humans, we are social creatures and we build bonds. Men might be less emotional, of course, and it might be hard for us to create bonds, but you still run the risk of getting trapped on the plantation. And I feel like it's my duty to help men stay off the plantation, and this motivates me to stay off the plantation too, and not deal with these succubus, because they will feed off you, drain your energy, drain your resources, and ultimately destroy your life. And I'm completely done in believing that there are unicorns out there. There are no unicorns out there. Even if you do go overseas, the only reason women from overseas are fucking with you is because they want a green card. And this goes back to the female nature. A woman only wants you when you can do something for them. I need y'all to stop coming to their beckoning call. And actually, I feel like we need to come together as a community and, you know what I'm saying, find some red pill men in your community and have conversations with them. I suggest that you stop hanging around your blue pill friends as well. I had to indoctrinate some of my friends with this ideology as well, just so I could keep them in my life, because I feel like male companionship is vital in surviving this gynocentric world and country that we live in. So I advise you to find some red pill men that share your ideology, and to take your life very serious. Find a hobby. Drop some MGTOW content. It doesn't even have to be YouTube videos. It could be through Instagram. I started my Instagram. Go follow at Slim Semi, where I just drop daily encouragement, and I also drop my schedule, my release schedule for when I'm about to drop a video. It's your boy Slim MGTOW. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share this message with your friends. I'm out. Peace.